Illustrator has some features that are very helpful in helping us to put color into our web design. You can see on the screen here, there's an element called swatches, color, and then the color guide. And these all work together in helping us to find a color scheme that is suitable for our design. We can choose either complementary, analogous, or monochromatic scheme. Let me go over just briefly how we can find each one of these. Say we selected a blue color because we wanted something that was peaceful and calm, and we wanted to use that kind of as our base color. So we select blue here, and by doing that, you can see that it shows up here in the color box. Then in our color guide, we have a number of choices. The complementary color schemes from this blue, the analogous, or the monochromatic. Let's look at each one at a time and see some of the features that are involved. First, the blue, the complementary color is the orange. If we wanted to vary that at all, we could come here to this color wheel, and by moving to a color that we wanted more, be it or that we like better, be it light or dark, coming in and out, it will shift the colors for us. And then if we come up with a color scheme that we like, when we exit, it gives us the option to save, and then we can put it into our swatches palette. So to get this color back, come back to here. So as you can see, the initial colors here, the red and the orange and the blue, I added to the palette. Going to the next slide, you can see how the blue was placed in, and then an orange color. If we wanted to continue, say, wanted this border here to also be blue, then it could be done by selecting actually the border instead of the background. And then also dealing with the type here, that can be changed. Now, two colors doesn't give you a very big palette, so you probably would want to go with something more, and that could be done by selecting either one of these other complementary color schemes where we would control the harmony, or you can use the warm and cool colors that are shown here. Next, we went with the blue color that was up here and went with an analogous color scheme. With analogous, it throws in the purples. Again, if that was something you wanted to save to your color bar, just hit the filter and it goes up here into the swatches. So again, you have purple, you have the blues, and you have the orange tones that are on the other side, or excuse me, the green tones that are on the other side, running into the orange. So if you wanted to seek for other colors here, you can go to recoloring your artwork, and this allows you to edit and to change the colors that are on your website. The third item is monochrome. So going with the purple color in the number 2, if you were wanting to build on that, you can see that you have, again, the warm and the cool colors. And then come down here to a monochromatic scheme, and it brings up these colors here, which could be placed in different places throughout your website, making sure that you are still paying attention in all cases to the tones which were set previously on your website. Make sure that everything is still balanced and that the attention is where you want it to go, which in the case of the purple box here, you'd probably want to get rid of that. So now that we kind of have an idea of where we can find complementary colors, analogous and monochromatic color schemes, want to kind of take you through a time frame of how I looked at the different colors. I started with staying with the blue and the color scheme that's on the color guide right now. And I wanted to add a few other colors, and looking at the color psychology, the beige up here would provide some calmness and relaxation. Purple suggests wisdom and wealth, and then the brown colors are of sort of the beige, also provide some strength and reliability. So that's kind of a subset of that. So we have all these colors in here. I went with a different color on my logo. Let's see, actually, so going back here, we can still see the intensity of the different colors. I also still have the gray of my my pictures here so that it doesn't influence the decisions towards the color. Some way to highlight what was on the screen. I put in, originally had a kind of a, which didn't work very well, changeable, which still isn't so the ghosts are live and well in my computer screen again, apparently. So went from kind of a more purplish, which was kind of a little bit too bright, taking away some of the attention maybe from the central focus of the website, and toned it down to kind of gray, or a very grayish kind of purple color. Moved in this segment here, or close to it, the actual color inserts that I was going to be using, spaced these out just a little bit more. And then in the next segment, kind of leveled out some of the blues and moved away from them, kind of coming a little bit more into earth tones, some a little bit more conservative. And just toned down things again so that we could keep our central focus here. Moving into the next segment, got rid of the blue for the subtopics, or for the topics, but still have the white and did some kind of shading with the background, trying to recess it. Didn't really like that, so I'll change that when I went on to the next segment. In there, got back a little bit more to the earth tones. You can see was using everything I could on my color palette, trying to get something that was happy with and that seemed to work. There's still some things that probably will be going on here later, but got this toned down a bit, and along with the topics, to get rid of that box that we had here, went with a with subtopics in kind of a pull down box. As if you were to click there on the website, it would bring you these and give you the option of going to the other parts of the website of these particular topics. And then that would occur with the other topics also. Also, just for appearance sake, put in topography was here, but changed this from what is it, typeface to legibility, brought the legibility thumbnail down so it was next to it. Also put in something that I noticed that people do when there's more topic to be had, that the word just kind of falls off, and there's 3 dots that are entered into the text, and then they have a more symbol or a more in brackets, that people know that by clicking on that they can get more information. And then when the full paragraph is displayed, this would change to less. So this is pretty much where I ended up on this project. I like the earth tones better than I did the purples. It's not as bright and crazy. I asked the opinion of some of the people in my household. They, as many people as I asked, I got that many opinions in what was good and what wasn't. So it would be more knowing who you're designing for and what they want, and how this would all apply. This final one I was able to open up a lot of space in here. I have an additional frame here where the colors were made just a little bit brighter, and this bar here that was running down the side, I went to layers and I took it in and I took it out and really saw that it wasn't performing much of a purpose. Tried a bar over here, it didn't really work either. So this was the last one that I did that I wanted to stay with. Also, just another subtle difference is that down here was the type was kind of a purplish kind of color. Went to more of a white or a gray. That one's still under advisement. I'd probably either lengthen or shorten this paragraph here. That's my who are we telling about the firm and the web design page. And then just with the time I have left, I went to kind of want to see if there was something that would be really off the wall kind of thing. And so I pulled down the header bar, changed everything to purple and tones thereof, trying to maybe emphasize the wisdom and such. I didn't really like this. It didn't seem to flow really well. It seemed off balance. So all in all, this would be my last project right here. So thank you for your attention and hope you have success in your design.